Hey everyone, today what we're looking at is the idea of stability of an object and figuring out if that object's going to start to rotate and be out of static equilibrium or remain in static equilibrium. Really, there's two factors that we want to focus on. We want to focus on where your center of gravity is and where your support base is. If you want to have a very good stable situation, you want to make sure you have a very low center of gravity and make a very large support base for yourself. So in this example here, you see that the force of gravity is straight down, acting at the center, and the force of gravity is over top of the base of, let's say that's a book. Even when you tip the book, the force of gravity is still over top of the base, so the object will remain stable. Except for that last scenario, when you go too far and the center of gravity goes way over top of your base, the object will not be in equilibrium and will try to accelerate. I have 4 different demonstrations I'm going to show you, and for each demonstration what I'd like you to do is, first I'll explain what's going to happen. I'd like you to pause the video and then you'll see me attempt that as well. And if you're successful on any of these, make a note of it and talk about why you were successful and why I wasn't. So in scenario 1 here, what I'd like you to do is sit in your chair with your back straight and just stand up out of your chair. You see that I'm struggling right now because my center of gravity is over top of the base of the chair, but the base of my support is my shoes, so when I move my feet back, I'm actually able to stand up. How we normally stand up is we lean forward, get that center of gravity over top our feet, and we're able to walk away. In scenario 2 here, we're doing a tipping on your chair demo. And you can see that eventually I do lose the ability to sit in my chair when my center of gravity goes beyond that point, goes beyond the base of my feet. In this next scenario, I want you to stand next to the wall, feet right up against the wall, and try to just stand straight up. And you'll see that you're struggling just as much as I am. Also, put your back straight against the wall and come down and touch your toes. And again, I'm struggling in both of those scenarios. Next demonstration, I want you to make an L like you are with your head against the wall and your feet straight up. Pull the bucket to your chest and then just simply stand. And you can see I'm having a very hard time standing because again, I have a lot of weight over top of my base, which are my feet, and I'm unable to stand up. And then this last thing, you're going to need a hammer, you're going to need a rubber band, and a ruler. And when you have those 3 materials, you can arrange them in such a way that you get this stability demonstration, where you've got the hammer suspended underneath the table because of, again, where the contact points are and where most of the center of gravity is. Most of the center of gravity is actually underneath the rack right now, and you can see that most of the weight is being supported by the top of the ruler there, straight over top of the base. So try each of these demonstrations, try to see what is going on in each, and understand where your force of gravity is pointing and where your base is to support you. And you can click the link here for some physics girl demonstrations with stability and equilibrium. So have fun.